So right off the bat, the first thing to obviously comment is DJI have launched this Mini 3. This is a new version of a downscaled version of the DJI Mini 3 Pro. The camera specs are a little bit downgraded. It doesn't have obstacle avoidance, but that does come with the benefit of increased flight time. If you'd like to check out the full specifications, I will leave a link in the video description so you can go straight to the DJI website and check it out. And please do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below whether you are planning to buy this drone. But first and foremost, when it comes to the actual update, then we have now got DJI Fly 1.9.0. So the way to get this update, if you are on iOS, you simply download it from the App Store. If you are on Android, you can do it one of two ways. You can either install it via the prompts that will pop up when you open the DJI Fly app. You can go to the DJI download page and download it directly. Or of course, I do have a link in the video description to all of the old Android APK files. So if you do install this and it's not quite performing as you expect, you can always go back to an older version. This comes with a whole host of new features, including one incredibly useful one when it comes to the DJI Fly App maps. Basically, no longer do you have to have cell reception. All you need to do is go into Profile, then this new map menu here, select the want by pinching into the area with which you want, and then simply hit download. This is something perfect for those of you that have got this controller because you now no longer need to tether it to a mobile phone while you're on location. You can just download the maps so they are available all of the time, and I think that's absolutely fantastic. There is a bit of a discrepancy between this controller and when you use this controller with a mobile phone, because the area with which you're downloading on this, it shows that it's downloading just the full thing, whereas on this with a mobile phone, you can see there is a little small box with which you download that specific area. But that is something that is certainly new. Going back to, of course, what is new on the DJI Fly app, then of course we have now got added support for this DJI Mini 3. We've got a really cool feature if you do own the DJI Mavic 3 or the Mavic 3 Classic, and DJI have finally given us Waypoints, and yes, I am absolutely super excited to test this out. Now, because Waypoints is going to be such a huge thing and it is only applicable to Mavic 3 Classic or Mavic 3 users, I'm going to do and cover that in a completely separate video, so I'm not going to show you it on this one purely because it's not really relevant for the huge amount of people that'll be watching this for the mini series drones. So now we've updated the firmware, we've got our DJI Fly app on whatever controller or mobile phone device it is you are using. It is time to have a good look through the menus. Now, quite frankly, one of the major things that has been missing or omitted from the last update when it came to the DJI Mini 3 Pro was the fact that there was no toggle to turn the upward gimbal rotation on or off. Many of you have reached out to me to say that it is missing, and the Mini 3 Pro will no longer raise the gimbal above level horizon. However, I can tell you that on this version of the Fly app, even though this option has not been restored, simply if you do try to rotate the gimbal upwards, it will go up absolutely perfectly fine, okay, and we do not need to toggle that on or off. When it does come to the DJI Mini 2, that toggle is still there, but most importantly, after the last couple of updates, that seems to be working absolutely fine, along with a couple of few other little issues as well, specific to the Mini 2, such as the front LED light, whatever colour you selected it on, when you open up the DJI Fly app and connected your Mini 2, it seemed to default back to grey. That has been fixed. When it comes to the again allowing the upward gimbal rotation, even though the toggle was on, sometimes it wouldn't actually do it. These are things I mentioned in my last update video, but so far on this version of the app, they have been absolutely fine. Now, I have taken the DJI Mini 3 Pro out for a test flight. I've emptied a full battery just to see if everything works. I did use the DJI RC controller for this one just to make sure that that was performing as it should, and basically I performed all my usual tests, taken some photos, checked it out, checked my compass, direction indicator, which is something that can often be out when we do update apps. I've checked through all of the menus. I cannot see anything new other than what we've already mentioned. However, I can fully confirm that everything seems to work absolutely fine, performing a simple return to home test just to make sure that everything is doing as it should. The DJI Mini 3 Pro did return exactly as we was expecting. And of course, I always like to test quick shots as well, just to make sure that they are doing what they should, and that all the boxes can be selected quite easily on screen and nothing is freezing up. And again, this was the same for the DJI Mini 3 Pro with the controller, or the DJI Mini 2 using the RCN1. Both of these drones performed absolutely impeccably, and basically I can't really drag this video out. All the drones that I've tested so far have worked absolutely fantastic, but really one of the major features, of course, is waypoints on the Mavic 3 Classic and the Mavic 3. That's going to be huge, and I will bring you that in a new video. Apart from that, the new feature to be able to download the maps offline is absolutely fantastic. Perfect for those that are running the DJI RC controller, or of course a tablet without any self-service. This is really going to improve the user experience. As for everything else on the DJI Mini 3 Pro and the DJI Mini 2, because of course I still like to look after the viewers that have got that drone, again, it's all thumbs up. I cannot really grumble with absolutely anything. This update seems to be absolutely perfectly fine, does exactly what it should, and of course I have had a brief play with the Mavic 3 Classic, which I have here on the channel, and yeah, again, everything seems to be working just exactly as it should. Of course, this is just my own personal experience. Yours may differ. Of course, I can only test what is in front of me. So if you do encounter an issue that I have not covered or aware of in this video, please do reach out to me and let me know in the comment section below. And then what I will do is I'll make sure I will investigate that further. So basically, as far as I'm concerned, it gets an absolute thumbs up. There is no reason not to install this update. And of course, as I've already mentioned, please do let me know whether you're thinking of getting this new DJI Mini 3, whether you are a Mini 2 owner and you're possibly thinking of upgrading. Of course, if you've got the Mini 3 Pro, there's no real reason to go backwards. I can't see why you'd buy the drone. But yeah, more for the Mini 2 owners that are perfectly happy with your drone, is this something that is going to tempt you? Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully this was straight to the point and give all the information that you needed. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification to be notified of all of my upcoming and future videos. And what I'll do is I'll leave a little link to a video here that I think you might want to watch. Until next time, see you again soon.